stream. Say you are streaming, but it does not like to show. Perhaps refresh. There we go, refreshing did the trick, it looks like. Yep. Okay. Move that off there. So, we be back. All the mana prisms are mine, and now just the lore remains. And that shouldn't take too long. It's only 5,000 soccer amount, so you know, that should be done relatively quick. If only I could afford. These are 9s. Yeah. Even that would only be another +1, which is not worth it. Debate done. Stretch. Come on. Nope. I just like Inflict a Curse when it's done to me. I dislike it quite a bit. Okay, that might have been a bit of a waste there, but oh well. Happens. I love how little damage these bots tend to do. I pressed that last time. I know I did. Wonder how long I'll eventually get with saying Tamamamamamo's name. Did you do it? You did indeed. You were first. You have the covetous position of first. Congratulations. Woot, 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 woot. Oh, I'm sure it'll happen again. But you're back. I'm back. Dinner was yum, yum, yum. Pot roast is a delicious meal, and I quite enjoy it. But yes, you are the first one returning. So welcome back. And really, you didn't miss much. You missed the first round and me purchasing the mana prisms. And I kind of even did that when I wasn't sure the stream was back on because I had to refresh Twitch for that to occur. You had PB&J sandwiches? You wish you had pot roast? It was quite good, in all honesty. No need to brag, but you know, it was a nice dinner. And the funny thing is that before this year, actually, I never tried pot roast. It was like, my mom would always say, "Gonna have pot roast, you want some?" No. I'll have some leftover pizza, or I'll heat up some, corn dogs, or something along those lines. I've always been very picky, though, so, you know. But yeah, I quite enjoy it now. It is delish. If I could, I would have brought pot roast for everybody, but sadly, the internet does not work that way. We do not yet have Wonkavision available to us. Someday, though. I know it will happen someday. Someday, Willy Wonka's dream of Wonkavision will happen. Even if I have to force it to happen myself. Okay, let's do the attack boosts early. The pot roast is good for the soul. I've always been a picky eater, okay? I was picky at the time, and I was like, I don't think I would enjoy that. You use what to make it? I don't like the taste of that. No thanks. I'm a very picky person. But I'm also a carnivore. And it was just this year that one of the times my mom made it, and it's like, fine, I guess I'll try it at least. And wouldn't you know it, I enjoyed it. It was quite tasty. Hey, there's no more heresy. No heresy here. I fully admit to enjoying it now. I fully admit to enjoying it. I'm a carnivore after all. Potatoes are good. Potatoes are yummy. In many forms. Whether they be fried, baked, mashed, or French fried. In this case, it was mashed potatoes, though, to go along with it. Which were also quite nice. Though I don't care for the butter. I'm not a butter fan, personally. Butter is just kind of bleh to me. I don't know why. I know it's supposed to add flavor and taste to stuff, but for some reason, butter is just like... I don't know, it might be like it's too greasy or something. It's weird. I'm weird. You couldn't find the vine still? It's okay, it's okay. And in all honesty, I thought Vine was dead. I mean, I remember hearing about Vine dying. I was unaware it came back. And all I really know about Vine was it was like some video sharing service where you could like share very short little videos with other people. I don't know. Oh, I mean, it's not just like butter in the mashed potatoes, it's just like butter in general. Like, in baked potatoes, I don't have butter. In biscuits, I don't have butter. It's just butter in general. It's just a little too... Even when it's melted, it's too slimy. I don't even have butter on my toast. I have dry toast. Which I actually quite like, to be honest. Dry toast is, very good. It's crunchy. It's very good. So yes, butter is not something I enjoy. But you can find Vines on YouTube. Interesting. Very interesting. Excuse me. Oh, I do wish that they could, rearrange the order of the enemies here, though, I must say. Because this is so not handy for how I can kill. Why am I like this? I don't know. Really. I really don't know why I dislike butter so. I kind of like always disliked it, I think. No, I used to put butter on my toast and stuff. I remember that. I do distinctly remember putting butter on my toast as a little kid. I'm honestly just as curious as to you as to why I'm like this. It would answer a lot of questions, that is sure. You're having flashbacks of spray butter? I mean... Spray butter is a thing, and I do admit spray butter does have its uses. It's very useful when, oiling pans and stuff for baking and the like. And I do admit to using spray butter to make sure my cakes have a little extra something because of how I utilize it. It's really just a method to keep the, sugars stick and the cocoa powder sticking. But, yeah, I mean, spray butter's a thing, and it's fine, as long as you don't spray it on everything and it's just like a grease. I'm weird. I know this. Dang, good job there, Lip. Some people might say good job there, Tamamamamamo, but I know that it was Lip that did the heavy lifting there. She got 2 crits to Tamamo's 1. Okay, we should be fine, little Phantasm-wise. So please, stop critting. Stop critting, game. I would appreciate that. Indeed. And there's nothing wrong. If we all had the same tastes, then the world... Well, to be fair, the world would probably be slightly better if we all enjoyed the same things, because then, you know, there would be no... Well, then, again, the world wouldn't advance as much either if we all enjoyed the same things, because, you know, conflict and all that stuff is key to advancement and other such quotes like that, so... I don't know. I'm kind of speaking a little randomly right now. But yeah, butter, yeah. Spray butter is fine, but only for greasing things. Ooh, Tamamamamamamamamo is probably gonna kill here, but... Oh, guess not. Surprise, surprise. I don't know why I'm concerned about crit stars, though. It's not like I'll be using them. So I'm admittedly being a little silly. Oh well. Silly is as silly does. You don't like coleslaw or potato salad and people give you a hard time for it? Oh, that's fine. Those are nasty too. Then again, I think that you'll find that I think most types of salad is nasty. And isn't coleslaw just like goopy salad or something like that? I don't know the exacts of what coleslaw is. But it's just like goopy salad, right? Or something along those lines. Yeah. Yuck. Well, not really yuck, it's just like... lettuce is just bland. It just feels like I'm chewing on wet paper whenever I have lettuce. And the occasional veins in it, too. It's just like... no. It doesn't taste good. I don't know how people eat it all the time. Fish, too, surprisingly. I've had fish. I've even had shrimp. Fried shrimp. It just... I don't taste anything when I eat them. It's weird. There's, like, no flavor. I don't know. But that's just some of the foods I dislike. There's a lot more that I dislike, though. I could probably go on and on about foods that I dislike, to be fair. And on. And on. Hey! Bond level for Tamamamamamamamamo Summer is maxed out. Sunset Beach 1. I don't know why it says, like, Sunset Beach 1, or whatever Sumani and Kentoki's Bond CEs were 1. It's like they're implying there's a level 2 to them, but we all know there isn't. Okay. I like the little scene here. Increase all allies' quick and buster effectiveness by 10%. That's a pretty decent one. Yeah, that's not a bad one at all. Summer is over, vacation over. All those memories just feel empty now that it's all done. Yes, things come and go, just like these quiet waves. I wish upon the sun, please stop sinking over the horizon. Just a few minutes more. No, just a year more. Let this moment continue. Just kidding. Now's not the time for sad poems like that. Even if summer is ending, Tamamo-chan's summer is never over until the sun finishes setting. I'm gonna keep having fun until the last second. The summer beast is an immortal animal. Don't worry, next year's summer also promises sparkling days. I like the CE. I can actually see myself actually using this CE as the thing, too. But, coolly cool, we have a bonus 10 Tamamamamamamamamamamamo. I'd be happy. And I'm gonna check real quickly. Craft distance. Where is it? I passed it somewhere. I'm just gonna store it away for the time being. Oh, there's Kentucky's. Yeah, Kentucky's increase all C-star drop rate. That's not terrible. But I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Sumane's is here. Increase all allies NP gain by 15%. I mean, I suppose with the buff his Noble Phantasm is going to be getting, that it won't be terrible. But, you know, for the time being, it's kind of meh. You founded it. You founded it. You founded it. What'd you find? I'm kid. I know what you found. Your suspicion is correct. You want the Gil CE? Excuse me. If I could give it to you, I would, I promise. But I cannot. I just cannot. I apologize. I'm sure that there will be another opportunity for it. There's just gotta be. There's just gotta. This wouldn't be a gacha game if there wasn't multiple opportunities to get things after all. You'll give Tamamo, you can only have one? That is a tough decision. That is most definitely a tough decision. Yeah, I do too. Trust me, I wish you could swap stuff around too. There's a lot of choices I made in the early game that I'm not proud of. If I had this chance, just the opportunity to go back and change it, I would do it. But I'm sure that there's other opportunities for that CE. And I mean, if push comes to shove, you can always be assured by the fact that you have the actual Gilgamesh. You don't need his portrait. You have the real thing. Yeah, you have the real deal. And no Gilgamesh beats the real deal. pay a rare prism to switch to CE? I don't have any rare prisms, though. I don't burn my Cervantos. Is that a bad thing? Okay, I can't say I don't burn them, but you know. You know. Also, quick question. Has the stream been buffering quite a bit? So I keep getting a pop-up saying, if your stream is buffering, you might need to switch to low latency mode and stuff like that. Has it been buffering or anything? It's not buffering for you? Okay. Might just be my computer going poot. I suppose it happens. My computer just likes to poot. It is what it is what it is. Okay. Proper choice in attack orders made. Pardon the yawn. I'll just be a little bit tired. You know how you tend to get tired after you have a nice meal. I'm sure. That just happens to me too. That most definitely happens to me. And I feel like I could use a good nap, but I need to stream. I'm so close to being done with the shop. I can taste it. Plus, I've also got that other mission to do. Since that mission popped up when I completed when I completed all the quests. Or whatever they were called. It was weird. I honestly wasn't expecting anything of the sort, so probably gonna do that here before too long. Yep, I do indeed see that my Discord has some notifications. I will be sure to, excuse me, I'll be sure to check them out. Oh, you finished this mystery quest? Cool. Were the hearts useful? Because I saw that it rewards hearts. I'm guessing probably Melt will not be a bad choice. Just because she's been a good choice for most things in this event. Kind of funny, actually, now that I think about it. It's almost like this event was made to show off the alter egos. No, that's not what's going on. This whole event isn't meant to show off the awesomeness of the alter ego servants. No, there has to be some sort of ulterior motives here. Yeah, totally. Oh, I know. This whole event, I remember now. How could I forget? I was so silly. This whole event is to show off BB. Of course. Wow. If BB knew... Man, if BB knew that I forgot that this whole event was for her, can you imagine the pranks she would pull on me? Oh man. I would be in for it, wouldn't I? Oh, it's so satisfying seeing Max there. Oh, so satisfying. But 5,000 is the number of things that I need. I'm almost there. If almost is, you know, not even 40%, but you know what I mean. Yesterday you started a thing in voice chat called Dear Reads. You got a deer to You've taught a deer how to read English? Wow, that's impressive. I wish I could teach a deer how to read English. I mean, it makes sense. After all, you are a deer, so teaching a fellow deer to read English probably wouldn't be too difficult for you. But are there guest appearances by other deers and stuff? Like, do you occasionally have deers that are just wandering about come and read things, or what? I'm being totally 1,000,000,000% serious about this. Totally being serious. There's not a joking bone in my tone. But what have you been reading, though? Ugh. Ew, crit star rate down. Game, why do you do this to me? It's like the game wants to punish me for some reason. Pardon the yawn. Shiki is life, a master of culture, you see? Oh, was there somebody named Shiki is life on the, on my list or something like that? Or somebody had a message, perhaps? Probably one of those two things. I'm sure I'll see it when I go through my stuff later. You were reading a mythology book. Ah. What kind of mythology book? Was it Greek, Roman, Egyptian, Babylonian, Lithuanian, Mesopotamian, Cthulhu? Please elaborate. Gosh, the yawns. The yawns are taking me for a joyride, it feels. Not a good enough Gonna do it again, though, because Gil is in the next passage. Ah. Yes, understandable. Completely understandable. Gilgamesh must be properly honored, after all. Just a general one from various parts of the world. Understandable. Completely fair. You don't want to show favoritism, after all. To some parts of the world, to some parts of the world over others. Speak English, I do know how. Curse my yawns. Why do I have such yawns? It's almost like I ate a big meal or something. But that's silly. Everybody knows big meals don't make you sleepy. That's just a myth. Or a theory. A game theory. You keep joking that you're calling it the Gil Gospel. I see. And what does the Gospel of Gilgamesh teach to the lowly mongrels that follow him? Great knowledge, I suppose, is being imparted. Yes? Ooh, unlucky crit there. And that's weird to say, unlucky crit. Okay, we can afford to use this one now. You got new books? You're reading some? What kind of books did you get? Outside of the obvious mythology book, the Gospel of Gil. Holy cannolis, I'm yawning hard. Man, I must be tired. More tired than I thought from eating. But I can endure. I must endure. I must. I am, so I shall, so I will. Supernatural tales from around the world and 1001 Arabian. I thought it was 1000 Arabian Nights, not 1001. Right? Or is that a different book? Or is it just Arabian Nights that's a book on its own? I'm honestly confusing myself. And the yards aren't helping. Let it be known that yawning does not help keep you awake. Oh man, I think one of my contacts are out of place now. Okay, maybe not. Okay, my contact is fine. Maybe. A 1000 nights and 1 night. Okay. What is it? What is it? What is it about, anyways? I've heard of it, but I've never read it myself. And I've never really had the motivation to look it up either. This says a lot about me, though. A lot of things come from what I'm motivated and what I'm not motivated to do. But isn't that just humanity in itself? We do things on whims, on what we're motivated to do. If we are not motivated to do something, we tend to not do it. Yes, that is humanity in a nutshell. Or a shell nut. Bye, Waver. Hi, Melt. Might as well. I wish I understood what they said. You know, it would probably be stupidly expensive, but it would be nice if they got English voice actors for all the servant lines. Volleybook, she's getting through it. So Gilgamesh can call the Guardian in the Force. Oh, welcome back, Shisaiku. Indeed, I am back. I had pot roast. Yummy, yummy pot roast with rolls and mashed potatoes. Was delicious. Very much so. The roast was consumed with most delicious haste. My stomach is satisfied. And I'm a little bit hunger tired loopy right now too, so you know, don't be surprised if I go off on some weird tangents. As if I don't do that already, given the fact that a lot of the first part of the stream was about dreams and collections and other stuff like that. The citizens were hoping he wouldn't come back, but it's Gilgamesh. Who wouldn't want Gilgamesh to come back after all? Yeah. A note to my future self: do not consume a huge meal and then try to stream. It's not conducive for me not yawning. And yawning on stream is probably going to make you all yawn, and if you all yawn, then you're going to be tired, and if you're tired, you'll fall asleep. And if you fall asleep while watching me stream, then you'll stay on even when I'm done streaming, and if you stay on even when I'm done streaming, then that means that your data will be used for your internet, and if your data is used for your internet bills will go up. If your internet bills go up because your data went up because you fell asleep watching me stream, you won't be allowed to watch me stream because there will be correlation there. Yes. Ah. Servant tied to the Arabian Nights. Interesting. I wonder if they exist in the game as it currently stands. Who is Arabian Nights written by? Perhaps? That could give us a clue as to what servant is associated with them. Even if it's only a small clue, any clue is going to work. Did I ever use this? I don't know. I might have. But I also might not have. Concern. Ooh, no. Kill from a crit. Sadness. Why, oh why. I needed the kills. The more kills I get, the better I'll feel. Probably shouldn't have said that on a stream because that sounds really weird. It can be taken so easily out of context that it's not even funny. Try this order. Come on. Give me a lucky critical kill here. No. No critical kill. Sadness. Much sadness. Many tears. Hey, yes. Good gracious. Ooh. Okay, Sakura-Han, you don't need to go killing Waver here. He didn't do anything to you. Outside of technically not... I wonder. Can we blame Waver for Sakura's fate in any way, shape, or form in the original Fate Stay Night? Because, I mean, he was a participant in the Fourth Holy Grail War. So maybe we can blame him for not teaming up with Berserker's Master. Because if Waver had teamed up with Berserker's Master, then perhaps Berserker could have won the Holy Grail. In which case, whatever Berserker's Master's name was, because I can't remember it at all, would have had his wish granted, or would have given Zaukin the Holy Grail, thus letting Zaukin do what he wanted to do, and then Sakura wouldn't have had to spend any more time with the worms. Yes, she had already experienced the worms a little bit, but she would have been free of the worms. And maybe whatever Berserker's Master's name was would, have survived if he didn't use as much magic in the war. Yeah, it's all coming together. We're coming up with a concrete way to blame Waver for what happened to Sakura. It's all coming together. No, the Fourth Holy Grail War. Whatever's Berserker's Master. Whatever Lancelot's... that sounds about right. Red Velvet, that sounds about right. Jiraiya. It's all... If Waver had allied himself with Jiraiya, Sakura would never have been in such a terrible fate for as long as she was. I'm glad we've reached this conclusion together, everybody. It's all Waver's fault. Or just blame Waver. He deserves to be overworked. It's his penance for not working hard enough during the Fourth Holy Grail War. It's his penance. Yes. I'm glad we all understand each other. It's all because... the war with Waver was the one where Ilya was... Nope, You've never seen Fate Zero, have you, Shusaiku? You've never seen Fate Zero, have you? Yeah, Fate Zero. Fate Zero is, yeah, it's alright, dude. It's alright. Iskandar, yes. Iskandar was Waver's servant, indeed. And if he had allied with Jiraiya and Lancelot, then Sakura would not have suffered as terrible a fate as she did for as long as she did. It's all Waver's fault. He should have allied there. Sure. Go ahead. It's fine. Blame Waver. Blame Waver. He deserves all the overworking he can get. Though speaking of Waver and being overworked, I very much look forward to the Case Files anime that's coming out later this year. It should be quite the interesting time. Scheherazade. That's a mouthful of a name. Good lord, that is a mouthful. How do you... What the... I don't know. What is that name? I mean, even sounding it out, it's just... Scheherazade. Scheherazade? No. Scheherazade sounds like some sort of dip. Bleh. Yes, that sounds very much... The way I pronounce it sounds very much like some sort of dip or some sort of cuisine. Some sort of foreign cuisine. No bashing, men. It's just, you know... I suck with names sometimes. But what were we talking about before that name? That confounds the mind and boggles the senses. Oh yeah, about the Case Files anime. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm aware that JP recently had some sort of event associated with the Case Files anime. So that's gonna be cool to have as well. Especially because of what I remember reading on the Grand Order subreddit with regards to the event. Because apparently, in the event, everybody's favorite demon pillar comes back. Yay! But the part that's really good about that is that, we somehow, some way... Oh, welcome, Grouchy. But somehow, some way, from what people have translated, have become a weakness to demon pillars. And if the player character ever became a heroic spirit, they would have some sort of special skill that would let them, like, destroy demon pillars. And that is wild. Like, we have become their bane That's so awesome. So very awesome. But how you doing, Grouchy? We've been on many tangents. The stream, well, technically... The stream has technically been going on for almost 3 hours. Just with like an hour break in between so I could have me some dinner. Because a roast was ready and I wasn't going to let that get cold to eat. So yeah. You haven't missed much though. The pillars need to get over it. With Bennett Foddy? I mean, I suppose that game could give them a new most hated foe. But, you know, I mean, that's a little bit cruel. Getting over it with Bennett Foddy. That's a very cruel fate to wish upon them, Red Velvet. I didn't know you had it in you. Is that what happens to those who, is that what happens to those who violate the rules of the Deer Woods? They have to get over it with Bennett Foddy? And no, we're not too OP, Grouchy. I mean, sure, we can summon a large variety of heroic spirits, we can bond with anybody from homicidal AIs, the world's oldest hero, to literal frothing madmen berserkers. We're not too OP. And it's also not like we beat Beast the First, Beast 1, whatever Goetia is, in fisticuffs at all. Because canonically, I mean, after Best Kohai sacrifices herself, the only one there is technically us, which means we literally 1v1 Solomon with just our fists. And by Solomon, I mean Goetia. We're not too OP, no. I mean, we might also use Mash's shield. I could definitely see that. Speaking of that whole sequence, I just like how every heroic spirit we have ever interacted with comes to help us out there. And at the very end of it, when all the fighting is done, and Jean is talking to somebody, it turns out to be Gilgamesh. Like, that's just out of left field. We wondered where he was with the other Babylonian servants, and he wasn't there. Because that's because the OG Gil was just watching us kick ass. He had that much faith in our power. Gil believes in us, everybody. He believes. He believes. He believes. Nobody's been needed to be punched by the Deer God yet. True. That's a good thing. Goetia was Solomon's corpse, so yeah. I mean, technically, yeah. And really, isn't that a thought? I mean, I can get why he did it from a thematic standpoint, but was there any practical reason for Goetia to use Solomon's corpse? Or was it just something he thematically was fine with? I wonder. Oh, also, apparently, with regards to that Case Files event, I don't know if it was revealed in that or in other materials, but I guess that Barbados, when he was actually a living being, is Zaukin. So, you know, every time we kicked Barbados's butt, we were getting revenge for Sakura. Especially when we used Waver, since Waver's to blame for Sakura's circumstances. Either was nasty, nasty Goetia. Indeed, Goetia should be ashamed of himself. Disgusting. Gil would sass anybody. Heck, he sassed Ishtar pretty much by not agreeing to marry her. So, you know, it's no surprise that Gil is the master of sass. Everyone should punch Zouken. So, hang on. You didn't specify which Zouken, so that means that if I ever see or hear somebody say, Zouken, your order is ready, I should go up to them and punch them, is what you're trying to say here, Red Velvet. Is that right? And that everybody should do similar things, people named Zouken. The way Romani was so nonchalant about it was hilarious. Oh yeah, he's just using my old body. Only Romani. Only Romani. Poor Romani. May he rest in peace. Actually, no, he doesn't even get to rest. He doesn't even exist anymore. Okay, no, Solomon doesn't exist anymore. Romani probably does. Which does beg the question. If Solomon himself has been erased from the throne of heroes, is Romani still it? Is Romani in there now for making the ultimate sacrifice? And if so, what class is he? Is he the highest of tier classes and somehow ended up as a saver class? Or is he a simple caster? And if so, what are his skills? And what star servant is he? These are the questions we must be asking. These are the questions we need answered. A 1-star alter ego with rank E and everything? That might be a little bit mean to him. You know? We are assuming that he's good enough to be a 1-star servant. Clearly, he deserves to be this, because I mean, I know he wouldn't be the first 1-star servant, but he would be the first 1-star servant of whatever class he is. So what we should do here is we should make him a 0-star servant, just like the Angry Mango. That way he is not the first of anything. He is second fiddle to Angry Mango. And of course, he needs to be stronger than Angry Mango. No, weaker than Angry Mango. Completely weaker. Until the only way that Romani will be strong is if you have him at level 100, 10, 10, 10, all of his skills, Bond level 10, NP 5, and if you complete a special strengthening quest that has all those other things as a prerequisite, after you do all that, he transforms from the simple 0-star Dr. Romani into Solomon. Of course, he has to be rarer than the Angry Mango himself. So, whereas Angry Mango is 1 every 10,000, Romani must be 1 every 100,000 friend summons. So you have to do 500,000 10 spins of the friend summons to even have a chance to NP5 him. Yes, this is the only way he shall be balanced. The only way. All his voice lines are just him obsessing over Magic Mari. And then if you have Merlin as a servant, one of those lines has to be related. And you know, really thinking about it, because at the mention of Magimari, really thinking about it, if you were trying to summon someone and he popped up, you'd be angry. You'd be angry when Arjuna spooks me. Oh man, that would be hilarious though. It'd be hilarious, so you gotta admit. But what tangent was I about to go on? But you really gotta question Romani sometimes, because Magimari apparently continue to update throughout the whole, you know, extermination of all of humanity. So it makes you wonder, did Romani not realize that Magimari was either A, someone random in Chaldea that was running this site before all then, or B, some sort of outside figure that may very well be hacking Chaldea because Romani can't get enough of his fix. Oh, I know it was Merlin being Merlin, but did Romani know it was Merlin being Merlin? That's the question. Anyways, I do have this raining encounter done that appeared after I finished all 100 missions, so let's take care of this. It's got Assassin, so Cavalry class will be fine. Double Melt should be fine. And then, where are you? MHXA with the Golden Sumo. And that'll do. Merlin is such a troll. Oh yeah. He is the trolliest of trolls. Trolls come to Merlin to learn how to be more troll-like. That is his nature. That is his soul. Alright, but what is this raining encounter? Ugh. A grand battle. Monster. That's Shiki. NP strength down by 50%. That's quite mean. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You still hate Merlin for ruining your chances at cast skill? Oh no, how did he ruin your chances at getting cast skill? Ooh, that's not good. Calculating. Calculation found. Begin application process. Golden caster card, yay, it's Merlin. Damn it! That is something he would do. Fate Extra reference, though. What's the Fate Extra reference, if you mind? Tell me, Red Velvet. Not the best damage, but not the worst either, I suppose. Ooh, evasion. Okay. Go for the stun. There we go. And use the Melt Virus EX. How long is that evasion up for? 1 whole turn. Let's use this turn to gather crit stars. 23 is not bad. 23 is actually very good here. Okay. So the question now... Well, no, the break bar is going to happen regardless of what I do here. So, do it like this. And I have NP strength down, so you know... This probably isn't going to do too much. Okay, it did more than I thought. We are about to get NP'd ourselves. Shiki is a single target. Void Shiki doesn't have the NP. That's kind of funny. She's also a Saber. I still have the effectiveness. Okay. $80, $100, $100. I have no idea, Shisaiku. No idea. And welcome back. Trying to roll for Mount right now, but she won't come home. Sadness. Oh! I was unaware that Void Shiki was AoE. Okay. Well, you're awfully quiet then. You're awfully quiet then. Nothing wrong with that, but okay. I was unaware she was AoE. That's not good. However, everybody's favorite Chuni Berserker could potentially do things here. Potentially. She kind of needs to survive, though. Oh yeah, I forgot about BB being level 66. Do it. Dang it. Sorry I gave you my sleepiness. My bad. My bad. Dang it. Oh, MHX. You're not looking too good right now. BB's damage is a joke. You got lip instead, not even mad. Hey, congrats on getting lip. You know, that's somebody. She's gonna wipe me this turn, won't she? She is very likely going to wipe me here, isn't she? The only way I'll luck out is if she uses 3 skills at once. Not something likely to happen, but, you know, you never know. That's one. That's two. Saw that one coming. Withdraw. Okay. Okay. Just borrow NP5 Kentucky and bring Merlin and Waver. I'm sorry. Borrow NP5 Kentucky? Borrow. Oh, Infinity. Or, oh, Shusaiku. You, sweet. Oh, you mean the Berserker one. Oh. Nah. This is pretty much the last obstacle in my way before the event is technically done, because I literally only have to get like 1,700 more Sacrament, and then I'm done. So, you know. Yeah. Rather Kentucky isn't good enough there. I think you might underestimate his power, but I'll take your word for it. I do want to try... because MHX-A could potentially devastate Shiki's second phase here, is the thing. Because she does bonus damage against sabers, and she's a saber. Who is Misaki? I'm not sure. I don't know. It's a mystery, man. It's like... weird. It's like a mystery or something. Okay, you know what? Let's just go... where is he? There he is. That's the memeling I needed. This'll work. This should work. Yeah, I'm not sure who Misaki is. I don't remember. Oh. Shoot. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Well. I should still work. This should be fine. I gotta remember not to use Illusion for Crit Star Gen, though. Because I tend to do that quite a bit. I should probably, at the very least, use Waver's skill, though. You know? Defensive buffs are not terrible at all, after all. And I probably wouldn't have hurt to use Melt Virus there either, but... oh well. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. You may never find your way. Okay. Almost 100% Buster crit. Almost should be fine. Come on, melt. Make Shiki melt. 130 St. Quartz, 1 rip. Rip. Rest in pepperonis. Ooh! That was the kind of damage I wanted to see. Really have to use her MP? That was a wasted MP? Probably not. But, you know, style points. Plus, you know, her MP is kind of weakened right now, so doesn't matter too much if I used it or not. But we should be fine. Okay. Stall for a turn. Good. Good turn stall, good turn stall. We all make mistakes, unfortunately. I make them more often than most people. So take this opportunity to learn from my mistakes. Yes, learn from my mistakes and do not make them yourselves, everybody. But my mistakes are far more numerous and costly than others. Okay. Now we use illusion. And the melt virus. Beyond that, do it like this. Excuse me. That's a good amount of crit stars. Okay. She had Mystic Eyes of Death Perception. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. And she got Death on the Meme Master Memelin. That was not nice of her. Okay. This can still work, however. Try and get as much NP gen to her as possible. A single MHXA NP should do the trick. Should have done that the other way around. Oh well. Gosh, BB, stop prioritizing your cards over hers. I'm not liking my odds right now. I am not liking my odds right now. Okay. Okay. I think BB might win this for us. Which makes thematic sense, actually, since she is supposed to be the heroine of this story. Why does the Soccer Point CE have such bad stats? I mean, it's a 4-star CE and there's a better 3-star that does the same. No idea, honestly. You raise a fair point, though. Well, let's see if this works. I think we got it. Yes! Ha ha ha! BB1. That's actually kind of shocking to me as well. Clutch crit indeed. Woo! And that is the last of the actual quests in Fate CC. Still have to get, I think, 1700-ish Sakura men. Oh, 5 Hearts of the Foreign God. Here we go. 28, yeah, 1,528 more of those. That's actually relatively easy. So, however, you have to do that quest in your alt, Shisaiku. You know what? Just follow the strat I use. Make sure that BB gets that final kill, though. And then, she'll give you a hug. I don't know why she has a smart liver, though. That's weird. It's, like, really weird. Why smart liver? Doesn't make sense. But anyways. So, with that, while I still have a little bit of farming to do, I have been going on streaming for about 3 hours. So, I do think that it is time to call this stream here. CCC is officially done. I look forward to the rerun of it in 2 years, upon which we will be rolling for King Protea, because she is adorable. And yeah. No, it isn't. What do you mean, Shisaiku? What do you mean it isn't done? Scratch that record. I mean, I only have lore. I only have the lore. Well, I suppose I'll find out the crypticness behind your words eventually, Shisaiku. But in all seriousness, though, it is time to call it. It is time to call it, unfortunately, Shisaiku. I've been going for about 3 hours total today, and I do need to let my food digest, unfortunately. Yes, I do have apples, but honestly, I can get like 500 Sacrament in a single run if I'm lucky, so it's literally I could literally just rely on natural AP generation to take out the last bit. So yeah, I do think I am sincerely going to call this here, because I am starting to get tired from that food. Same here, but once more, thank you all so much for coming out. It's been a pleasure chatting with you all. I do hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did, you know the standard protocol. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, favorite, send me money in the mail. Just kidding on that last one. I don't need it. But, or just bless me with luck on the gacha, as I hereby bless you. But once more, thanks for coming out. Been a pleasure having ya, and I will see you in the next stream. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.